How's it going? This is Tom, NerdRemix. Hey, I went to a convention this weekend. Supposedly it was the biggest one of the year. I don't know. There was a lot of guests. It was the HorrorHound convention in Cincinnati, Ohio. It went from November 11th to the 13th. No, November 12th to the 14th. I'm sorry. I went on Saturday. The guest list was impressive. Malcolm McDowell. They had Linda Blair, Harvey Stevens from the original Omen, the little Damien kid, Jeffrey Combs, Bill Moseley, Julian Sands, Danielle Harris, Bruce Abbott from Reanimator. A lot of people from Reanimator there. Carolyn Williams, Meg Foster, and Barbara Crampton. Meg Foster, I think she was in Stepfather 2. The years have not been kind to her. Pretty good convention. It was very, very crowded. When we walked into the hotel, the line for Malcolm McDowell's autograph was all the way out to the lobby. I had a few there. There was a lot of vendors there. Everything was pretty reasonably priced. We got a few autographs. Like I said, I really wanted Jeffrey Combs. There was a really long line. There was a really long line for Danielle Harris, who looked very, very hot, by the way. I wanted Barbara Crampton's autograph. I never saw her. We ended up getting George. I took my wife and kids with me. We ended up getting George Wilbur, who played Michael Myers in Halloween 4 and 5. We got an autograph from Carolyn Williams, who was really, really cool. She took time out, gave my girls a button, talked to us for quite a while, was real cool signing an autograph. And the only problem I had with her is that when I asked her to record a promo for NerdRemix, she couldn't, because apparently she's got some exclusivity agreement with another website, so she can't promote other websites. I don't know. But anyway, Bill Moseley, I got his autograph. It was kind of weird. He was really cool, but when we were getting the autograph and talking to him, my 13-year-old daughter is taking his picture with a cell phone, and he had a real problem with it. He was like, if you're taking video, you got to stop. I'm going to have to charge you or something like that. And he was serious. I thought he was fucking around. But yeah, he beat down a 13-year-old gookers. Thought she was taking video footage of him. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, a lot of people there, a lot of vendors. Like I said, a lot of people. And which brings me to some of my gripes about this convention. I'm going to get those out of the way, and then I'll get to more good stuff. But line jumping. There was people with HorrorHound staff shirts on everywhere. Orange staff shirts. When we were in line for Bill Moseley, there was 3 people there. One at the table, one at the beginning of the line, one at the end of the line. And people were line jumping right in front of them. They didn't do shit. I started to get pissed off. I was ready to beat somebody down. My wife had to calm me down. But it was fucking bullshit. Which brings me to the other problem. Bill Moseley was set up out in the fucking hallway. Bill Moseley set up out in the hallway of a hotel, right? There was the band Mushroom Head and Jackie had a table that was at the corner of the hallway. If anybody stopped to take pictures or anything like that, you had a bottleneck. I don't know if they oversold the floor space or anything like that, but which brings me to my last gripe, and which will bring me around to the good stuff. The most fun I had at this room was a room that they hid away. They stuck these guys back away from the rest of the convention. It was a room with horror hosts and some independent filmmakers. And that's where I had the most fun. I got to see the Midnight Mausoleum girls, the first time I've met them guys. Berdinsky was there. He signed my Curse Space book. I did buy the limited edition DVD that they were selling only at HorrorHound. Midnight Mausoleum, Italian zombie movie. And I got all 3 of them to sign it. Thanks for the T-Bomb signature, Tom. That was kind of cool. They were really cool. Marlena and Robin in person are much, much hotter than they are on film. Trust that. Speaking of much hotter in person than on film is Ms. Monster. I got one of her DVDs too. She was there with her Monster Melons. That was really cool. Dark Rider Studios had a nice setup at the end. They were raffling off a prop from their movie, Lethal Obsession. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. Really cool movie. I actually took my DVD sleeve and had Kitsy and Chris sign it for me, and they signed it real nice right there, which was cool of them. Which sucked because that was one of the coolest rooms, and it was hidden back in a corner. I actually had to ask directions to it. Some guy in costume that smelled like he bathed in bong water. But anyway, I got a sticker from the Gooligans here. Yeah, cool. I got a couple stickers actually. They'll end up on the door of the fridge in my bar. So hey, if you want a sticker on the door of my fridge in my bar, maybe I'll show it on a review sometime. But hey, send me one. Why not? Go ahead. But anyway, I bought a Midnight Mausoleum t-shirt. I'm pimping that, huh? What do you think? Rocking that shit. Like I said, real good time. They had a Museum of the Weird. That was kind of cool, kind of a freak show museum. That was awesome. They had a bunch of props from Ghostbusters set up. That was pretty cool. You know, we bought some stuff. We had a pretty good time, other than the fact that it was really crowded, which I understand. You know, it's a big show. It's going to be crowded. Didn't get to catch any of the premiere, or the screenings. I really wanted to see Slices of Life. That played on Friday, and I went on Saturday, and there was posters for Slices of Life covering every available square inch of wall space. So Anthony Sumner and the guys that are involved with that, you did a great marketing job. People knew that your movie was there. So, and I got to meet Cameron Scott, who's coming out with Postmortem America 2021. It's going to be a pretty cool movie. He said he's going to have it ready in fall. He promised me a screener, so you better give me one, man. But anyway, it was a pretty good time. I think, though, in the future I'm going to stick to the small shows. I'll stick to Motor City Nightmares and Cinema Wasteland. Cinema Wasteland was a little bigger than Motor City Nightmares, but it was really cool. Their spring show is shaping up real nice. Motor City Nightmares, their spring show is shaping up real nice. They were actually the first convention I ever went to last year, or last April. I guess it's not last year yet. But other than that, really good guests. But like I said, I don't think it was organized really well. I think the people that HorrorHound had there for staff weren't really doing their jobs all that well. Like I said, there was a lot of line jumping, and I think they oversold the vendor space because there was people out in the hallways. And I mean, I can't see. Bill Moseley to me is a pretty popular autograph. The line wasn't long for him, probably because he does a lot of conventions and everybody has his autograph by now. I don't know, but he had a shit ton of pictures, because he's been in everything, and they had him out in the hallway. And like I said, people jumping line right in front of HorrorHound staff was kind of gay. But there's a lot of people in costumes that were real cool. I got some pictures. I'll try to tack them on at the end of this video if I have a chance. But anyway, HorrorHound Weekend in Cincinnati, HorrorHound Magazine, It was a nice convention, big convention. Just wasn't my cup of tea. I mean, I had some gripes. Maybe I was just in a pissy mood. I don't know. But I got to meet some really cool people, and I had a really good time. So anyway, Tom from NerdRemix. Support independent cinema. And Berdinsky, you got a t-shirt coming, pal. I'm sending you one. Enjoy.